Assalamualaikum and good morning, students. I am teacher Jarcel. So now before we start our discussion, I have a two classroom rule. First, listen while the teacher is discussing. Second, raise your hand if you wish to answer so that you can be recognized. So now we will talk about the quotient rule. So what is quotient rule? So quotient rule is a differentiation rule used to find the derivative of a function expressed as the ratio of two differentiable functions. So to understand, so this is the formula of quotient rule. So derivative of f of x over g of x with respect to x is equal to g of x times f prime of x minus f of x times g prime of x all over g of x squared. So to understand the quotient rule, I have here an example. So 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 4 all over x squared plus 1. So in getting this, so first let's identify the f of x and g of x. So our numerator is our f of x, and our denominator is the g of x. So to get the derivative of f of x, we will use the chain rule. So why? Because the numerator is a composite function. So what is composite function? So composite function is a function formed by substituting one function to another function. So now we will apply the chain rule in the numerator to get the derivative. So the formula of chain rule is So this is the formula of chain rule. Derivative of f of x to the power of n with respect to x is equal to n times f of x to the power of n minus 1 times f prime of x. So now let's substitute the f of x. So copy the derivative. So copy the f of x. So what is the f of x? So 3x squared minus 1 and the n is the 4. So is equal to, what is the n? Yes, 4. So the f of x is 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 4 minus 1 times the derivative of f of x. So now we will find the derivative of f of x first. So 2 times 3 is equal to 6 and 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So that's why 6x. So in the derivative rule, the constant is equal to 0. Kaya naging 6x. So now the f of x is the f prime of x is equal to 6x. So now, i-simplify lang natin yung mga term na nasa labas ng bracket. So 4 times 6x is equal to 24x. So copy this. Copy the f of x, 3x squared minus 1, then 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So now this is the derivative of the numerator. So now let's get the derivative of g of x. So the derivative of g of x is equal to, copy the value x squared plus 1 So it becomes, since merong imaginary 1 here, so 2 times 1 is equal to 2, and 2 minus 1 is equal to x. So the constant is equal to 0, kaya naging 2x na lang. So now, since nakuha na natin yung derivative ng f of x and g of x using the chain rule, now we will apply the quotient rule. So let's copy the formula first here. So So now, this is the formula of quotient rule. So let's substitute the value of f of x and g of x. So the g of x is x squared plus 1, and the times the value of f of x is here is 24x So now let's substitute the value of f of x and g of x. So the g of x is x squared plus 1, and the f of x is 24 x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 3, and minus the f of x is 3x squared minus 1, and the g of x is 2x times 2x all over the g of x is x squared plus 1 squared. So, did you get it, class? Okay, very good. So, now, in simplifying the numerator, we will use, let's factor out the common term using the algebra rule. So, AB minus AC is equal to A times B minus C. So, the first step is let's identify the first term and second term. So the first term here is the 24x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 3 and x squared plus 1. So the first term is 24x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 3 times x squared plus 1. And the second term is 3x squared is 2x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 4. Since the common term is 2x and 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 3, yan yung magiging A natin. So our A is equal to 2x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 3. So to get the B and C, we will divide each term to A. So the first term will be our B and the second term is our C. So first, let's divide the first term. So 24x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 3 times x squared plus 1 all over the A is 2x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 3. So, this is cancel out. So, ang matitira na lang is 24x and 2x and x squared plus 1. So, magiging 12 times x squared plus 1. So, this is our B. So, next, let's get the C. So, using the second term. So, 2x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 4 all over 2x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 3. So, cancel out. So, magiging, 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. Kaya, ang factor nito is 3x squared minus 1. This is our C. Now, we will apply the algebra rule. The AB minus AC is equal to A times B minus C. So, our A is 2x times 3x squared minus 1 to the power of 3, and our B is 12x 12 times 12x squared plus 1, and our C times minus the C is 3x squared minus 1. So, naintindihan nyo ba, class? Okay, very good. So, now, we will simplify yung nasa loob ng bracket. So, 12 times x squared is 12x squared, and 12 times positive 1 is equal to positive 12. Then, copy the 3x squared minus 1. So, next step is combining like terms. So, 12x squared minus 3x squared is 9x squared. Very good. So, positive 12 minus 1 is equal to positive 13. So, now, our final answer is, copy this, 2x times 3x squared minus 1 times 9x squared plus 13 all over the value of g of x is x squared plus 1 to the power I squared. So, this is our final answer. That's all. Thank you.